Stephen King, the master of horror, a knocker of sanity, and the manipulationist for the darkest and most memorable monsters in all of literature and media in general. Mr. King may be a gigantic name in essence of each of our souls and what we fear and revere the most. But he still has his own fears and phobias that make his spine tumble, rumble, and ultimately tremble upon the atmosphere surrounding certain things. This video is meant to foretell what would scare Stephen King. Not as much as the song itself would scare him, but just the meaning of the words within. Let's begin the top 10 Vocaloid songs that would scare the pants off of Stephen King on this hallowed and penumbral night. Number 10. Tricolor Airline by Atsuzo-kun. Okay, hear me out. This one is cute and adorable, but the lyrics give a very beautiful picture of being at an airport, on an airplane, taking off, flying over the clouds, and landing with your family. So why would Stephen King be creeped out about this song? Simply put, the master of horror hates air travel. And this song talks about it so much in a visual manner that I could easily see anyone who hates air travel to squirm in their seats on the ground. Provided they know Japanese. So yeah. Number 9. Head Cracker by Ashite P. Another song not as freaky, but based on a metaphor he's used to talk about his biggest looming fear he's ever had. I'm not spoiling it, but he said he didn't want his cheese to fall off the cracker. Basically, he was talking about his mind. So, if you can't imagine what the heck I'm getting at, don't worry, you'll realize it around number 1 or number 2. Like I said, not everything will be scary, just a looming idea of the future. Number 8. Spider on the Wall by Ghost. What else does the reigning master of horror hate so much that it makes his skin crawl to no end? 2 things actually. Being watched by someone and spiders. Spider on the Wall is a perfect show of a spider hiding in the vents, disconnected and watching Sisters of One. Most of the people watching don't like spiders anyway, and I would have really loved to put Tarantula where Oliver eats that hairy spider alive on this one, but that's on my first Halloween video, so this will have to do for now. Number 7. Stalker by Hana Mori. Short, sweet, lovely a cappella of a crazy stalker bent on loving her victim to death. Number 6. That Woman by Shotaro P. Distortion, loss, and intense forces of jealousy and evangelical lust. For this girl is preparing so much to kill the lover of the one she loves. Yanderes are everywhere. And I should also mention that Stephen King has come out to say his third or second biggest fear is simply being followed, watched, and then killed by an overly dramatic fan. Or fans. But what if one of those fans attacked his family instead of him? I personally believe that'd scare a man even more than him being hurt himself. Don't you agree? Number 5. Paradiso de Sanguinem by Ariuna. A stalker attacking your family is scary enough. But what if the stalker just up and killed you to reenact a Romeo and Juliet scene? This song tells of a story where Ia crumbles into the darkness, killing her immortal love in blood. While she sips and loves on his corpse, she then kills herself to be just like him. I can feel the pain in my chest already. Just remember that stalking is a major part of life, and remember that the only way to survive is to duck at the right time. Number 4. Frigid Reminders by Prince.
As the light seeps away with the...
A short song about losing happy memories and only remembering the bad, the horrid, the fragile, and the constructed. As such, the memories become obstructed by the fragile aches of all who hear.
What I had to bear.
Number 3. Deranged by Angel. Let's just start to lose our collective sanity, will I? No one wants to lose their memories, their happy life, their family, everything else they love. They just forget. Just give in to the decay of reasoning and dance like a zombie, forgetting that you're human, forgetting what the meaning of human actually means, forgetting all forms of things you hold dear. Dance to the beat of your own decaying mind. Forecast the shadows of the skull that resounds the sacred power you've systematically and nervously lost. Get deranged. Embrace it. Number 2. Brain Degeneration by Hernia Kroko. I'm pretty sure you can guess what the greatest fear of Stephen King is by now. He's so afraid of losing his mind, so afraid of losing his sanity, being not in control of any form of thought, everything beginning to fade due to the age of your heart or brain, or even the misconstruction of your health. Malabsorb this piece to expand the sepulcher of a new day you won't remember tomorrow, losing your brain to where it seeps out of your ears and sloshes around and drips out of your nostrils in a tin drill-like fashion. Don't forget to... Oh, right. You don't have the capacity to remember or experience anything other than the milliseconds you are in right now. Life is cruel. Stephen King has a lot of fears, many like mine as well. A master of fear knows how to fear better than anyone else. A coward knows how to read a coward, as it were. That's what makes him the best master of horror. People with Great Depression can make the best jokes that make everyone laugh, and they can also make the most saddest of music and speeches, much like myself. Stephen King has went on to say he hates creepy crawlies, spiders, bats. Yes, Sawbat would scare him. Maybe. Funny note, Sawbat was my own way to get used to my own fear of bats. A bat flew into my face as a child and I haven't liked them since. But Sawbat has grew on me so much that I now accept bats as a part of nature and I love them now. Besides, the bats around here are just tiny things. I've never been in an airplane, but Alpanic wants to do. Let's just say that. And not to mention, King is not afraid of snakes. I can't say the same, nope. But also, his main, the ultimate fears are being stalked by a crazy fan, being murdered by said fan, which everyone has that fear. I know I do, and I even have a strong following of just 1,000 people, not couples of millions. The last fear he's ever shown is his fear of this single illness. This illness is so far away from medical understanding. Spiritualists still feel it is a disease of the soul and not the body. Make no mistake, This disease scares me too, and I've seen people close to me die from it. And I can only sit and watch, so I only know his fear. All too well. And it is simply this final song. Number 1. Alzheimer's Disease by Hide. As someone who has lost someone close to him by way of Alzheimer's disease, it is no illness to be taken lightly. I've studied countless ways to help fix this illness among others, but we just can't stay in control of how our brains begin to die and decay. Truthfully, I've lost a bit of sanity already, but forgetting everyone I love, forgetting all of the experiences that's made me who I am, even the bad, kinda scares me. Also, to no end. Anxiety beyond a fear, beyond phobic, beyond immortal doom. Existential crisis aside, if you eat healthy, work out good, and have a meaningful life where you accept and practice memory-based logic while staying away from alcohol and smoking, it will prolong your memory, leading to a very memory loss-free life, unless you get hit in the head by brain-based trauma, like really hard, or got encephalitis. Don't worry, just fight it to prevent it. Unfortunately, there's nothing else we can do. This wasn't all scary, just the subject matter. There aren't a single Vocaloid song showcasing a plane crash, a bat killing people, or even many dementia songs out there. Sure, there are insane fantasies, but that's not exactly what he's afraid of, now is it? There were a ton of Yandere-like songs, but that's all I could find. Mostly, I'm disappointed. Not only in this list, but the horror side of Vocaloid. I thought any form of fear was there, but I guess not. I should have added a vampire song. Crap, I just thought of that. But oh well, it's already done. I guess dark Vocaloid songs are so original they don't conform to my style of horror, I guess. But I'm sure if he were here to see this video, I'd recommend my other Halloween top 10s, the most terrifying, and the top 10 Halloween songs, and probably the most disturbing songs, too. I think he'd generally be surprised at how the community can come up with extremely scary or putrid things. So, that's all for today, but tomorrow we will start the whole month of November. Wish me the best of luck so I can feel confident in myself and grow my abilities further, and hopefully not forget when or if I have Alzheimer's disease later in the future. Remember, I know that sounds ironic. Remember to donate to a charity regularly. It's the only way we can fully find a cure, because all of the money is going to cancer. And most mental illnesses don't get that much government funding, only public funding. Schizophrenia has a major problem with this as well, but I don't see any way to change it, so your donations are the only thing that matters right now. Some links down below so you can donate if you want to. Happy Hallows Eve, and catch it next time.